Hello and welcome back to Keith's Kitchen. Today I am going to be doing chicken cordon bleu. But before I start that, I want you to do three things for me. One, I want you to like this video. Two, I want you to make sure to comment on this video. And the third one, yes, of course, make sure to subscribe. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So with this chicken cordon bleu, it is coming to you from one of my favorite cookbooks, Eat More of What You Love. So let's go ahead and start with our flour. We want some all-purpose flour, and we are going to take 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and we're going to put them in a very shallow bowl. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So I will set that aside and put away. And with the flour, we're going to add some onion powder. We're going to add some salt and pepper. So my onion powder, here we go. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Let's see, where's my teaspoon? There we go. Okay, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon. That goes in with our flour. And some fresh ground black pepper. Now it says 1/4 teaspoon, but I have this grinder, so I'm just going to grind what I think is 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm just going to gently mix these around, just like so. It's very technical, isn't it? Mix. Okay, so in another shallow bowl, which I have here, we're going to add 3/4 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Ooh. Okay. Luckily I had too much breadcrumbs in there, because some of them are on the floor. So, breadcrumbs, we're going to add in our paprika. And we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon. It's 3/4. We're going to have 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. So we've got 1/2 teaspoon paprika right into the breadcrumbs. Set this aside. And we're going to do 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I've got my extra virgin olive oil here. And I'm going to do 1 tablespoon. Really don't want to spill this. Here we go. So now we have all of the ingredients in here. Can you see that? So I'm just going to take a little fork. I'm just going to mix this around. So you really want to get this mixed pretty good. So it's going to be almost like a wet crumble. That's what it's going to be like. So in another bowl, which I'm going to do here, I'm going to do 1 egg. 1 large egg. Let's see if I can do this again. I did it in my last video with the banana and egg, which you can find out right here. But crack an egg. There we go. So you have 1 egg, and we're gonna put some water in this egg and mix it. This time I'm gonna grab my whisk. grab my whisk here. And we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of water. Who knew? Not I. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Okay. 2 teaspoons water. Now we're just gonna mix, 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 mix. All right. Now that we have that all mixed, now obviously the egg is going to look a little whiter than normal. That's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna set that aside. Put that in the sink. So now with a very, very sharp knife, we are actually going to start slicing our chicken breasts. We're gonna take one of our chicken breasts and we're going to cut into the meaty part. So we're gonna cut into this way. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna do a light slice like this. Now you do not want to cut all the way through the chicken. Definitely want to keep some of it because it's going to be like a book. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Now I'm going to do this 4 times, and then I'm going to make 4 chicken breasts, and then we're supposed to take a mallet and lightly pound the hump of the flattened chicken. Oops, I broke it open. So take a mallet. Like that. There we go. So it's going to be very similar to that, and it's broken. Oh well. Sure, it's still going to be good. So I'm going to do that 4 times. So watch this quick version of it, okay? Okay, so now that we have those done, we are going to start building these chicken cordon bleus. So what you want to do first is you're going to get some Dijon mustard. And we are going to put about 1/4 teaspoon of Dijon mustard on each one. And it says to spread it in, so we're just going to spread Dijon mustard into these chicken cordon bleus, and then we're going to wrap each side of them of ham and stack 2 cheese pieces and place one deeply in each breast. Okay, so let's try this. So I am doing, what am I doing? Swiss? Yes. We've got some Swiss here. And I have some ham here. Now it says you want some deli meat ham, so I got some fresh deli meat. Thinly sliced ham. And okay, so we're going to wrap. I'm going to fold this in half here. This is my Swiss cheese. And then we're going to wrap some ham around the cheese, depending on how meaty you want this. So I think I'm going to do 4 slices of ham. Okay, then we put this in the middle and we fold over the chicken like so. Now it says it's supposed to fix, it's supposed to press this firmly so it doesn't come out, but I think if you just wrap it like this, it'll be okay. So I'm gonna do a fast forward and do this really, really, really quick. Okay, now that we have these beautiful chicken breasts stuffed with cheese and ham, we are going to make an assembly line now. And what we're gonna do is we are going to do, let's see, what's it say? It says we're gonna dip it in flour first, and then we're gonna dip it in egg, and then we're going to dip it in the breadcrumbs, and then put it on a baking sheet. So we're just gonna make a quick assembly line. And again, I'll make this a super speed. Alright, now that we have that assembly line completed, I'm going to stick this into a 375 oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. You just want to make sure that the chicken is done, because we don't want to eat raw chicken. Oh, no, no, no. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. And while that's in, I'm actually going to make the glaze that goes with it. So let me get these into the oven really quick, and I'll show you that glaze. Alright, so let's get going with this sauce that we have. So we're going to use some of the Dijon mustard. We're going to use roasted chicken, what is this? Bouillon. We're going to use some of that. And we're supposed to use non-fat half and half. I don't have it, so I'm going to use some milk, and I'm going to add some cornstarch to it to kind of thicken up, because you want this kind of a thick layer of sauce. So let's jump right into this. Okay, so the recipe is asking for 3/4 cup of non-fat half and half. So I'm just going to use what I have, which is a little bit of milk. And then we are going to use 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So I'm going to add this to it as well. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of this bouillon, or you could use a bouillon cube. And again, I will use that when it gets heated up so I can melt it. And then we're just going to whisk this. Now we do not want to bring this to a boil for sure. We just need it nice and warm. So I'm going to keep this on a low because I have about 5 minutes left on my chicken. And we're just going to let this cook for a little bit. Okay, this is getting a really good consistency where it's nice and thick. I think that is what we are kind of looking for. Now if it gets a little too thick for you, you can always add a little bit of milk to it if you want. But I think this is a nice thick consistency that I like. I think it is time to take these things out. They've been in for about 20 minutes or so. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? So here is the better part. Get you straightened up here. Okay, so here's even the better part. So we get to put some of this sauce on top. So I'm just going to, it almost looks like a hollandaise sauce. I'm just going to take this and spread it right on top. Just like that. Yummy. And there you go. There is your homemade chicken cordon bleu. So I'm gonna actually cut into this a little bit and taste it. So give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna cut into this chicken cordon bleu. So here we go. It's steaming. Can you see that steam? Mmm. Mmm. This is really good. Really, really good. It's fantastic. So, I will put the recipe down below. So make sure to go and look at that and make it yourself, because this stuff, these chicken breasts and chicken cordon bleu it's so good. Again, it's coming to you from Eat More of What You Love, and it's the chicken cordon bleu. I mean, it's fantastic. Yeah, there's only 250 calories per serving. That's fantastic. So yeah, excellent, excellent. This is one I'm going to put in front of my little book here, because these are recipes that I've actually really, really enjoyed. And this is going to be one that goes right here for quick reference. So with that, I am done for the day. So yeah, you guys have a fantastic afternoon, evening, morning, whenever you decide to watch this. Again, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment, and give me a thumbs up. And also check out my other videos and all that right here. So we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.